Have you ever considered fighting the forces of evil?
Monsters are coming.
I think you've got what it takes. Don't listen to him. You're going to be amazing.
Get ready for battle, Commander!
Let's get to work.
Welcome everyone. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding how you can solo some of the required missions to unlock your daily quest so you can get your 1000 V-Bucks. This is the second video in this series, so if you haven't seen the first one, there'll be a link in the description. In the first video, I also went over why I think this is one of the best heroes you can start the game with. Before we get started, here's a really quick Bible verse. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. This means that God has an amazing plan for your life, and it's beyond anything you could ask or imagine. Fortnite is just a game. It isn't real. The devil would have you to believe he isn't real. He will tell you things like your life doesn't matter, like you're worthless. He will tell you things like you aren't important. The devil is a liar. You are important. The Bible says the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. God loves you very much and sent his only son Jesus to die on a cross so that you might be saved. If you want to know more about someone who really did save the world and who loves you and wants to turn your life around and will do it for you, all you have to do is ask. You can find out more in the description of this video below. Alright guys, let's get back to the video. We're starting where we left off last time. This is the first Ride the Lightning mission, and it's one of those missions that you can't go back to once you've completed it. So we'll be setting this to private, and you can do that here. Once you get in game, they'll start talking. For time purposes, I'll be cutting this in some of the gameplay. It's a good idea when you get in here not to build anything until they finish talking. In the past, there's been a bug where it did not let you activate the mission if you build before they finish talking.
It's cool, little robot, I get it. But you're gonna come around.
It's a good idea once they stop talking to get in the zone. To get in the zone, use your pickaxe like this until you flash. This will allow you to see hidden chests, things like that. It will also make you faster. When you're out exploring and you see these, it's a good idea to bust these up. It will give you crystal, which you will need when you go to craft anti-air traps and other things. It's also a good idea to grab the copper and the coal. Once you've explored and grabbed your 4 blue glow, it's time to head to the van.
Good enough for me?
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Again, it's a good idea to let them finish talking here before you build or do anything else. We can build the core out of brick, add a door here, and then go all the way around like this. It's good to clear trees and things out of the way with your anti-material charge. To do that, you have to have your pickaxe out and you have to hit the heavy attack. Now we want to switch to wood for the rest of it. First thing we could do is put our corners in like this, and we want to go all the way around. We want to try and control where the husks are going to go, so we want to leave an opening on each side, so that way we can direct them right into our traps. We want to go around to each side and put the floors like this in the ceiling and the wall. Also, so the husks don't go roaming where we don't want them, we'll put these low walls, so it will keep them where the traps are at. Once that's built, we only want to put traps in the direction that the storm is actually coming from. You can see that on your mini-map by the white cloud. You can also look at your big map and see the purple. Or you can see these storm spawn points. Sometimes you'll get hit from 2 different directions. In that case, you want to put traps on both sides. If you don't have the wall spikes, you could always put a wall dart instead. You want to put floor spikes here. Not only will that slow them down, they will also be taking damage the whole time. Then we want to put wall darts here and here. That way they're getting shot as they're coming in. And also over here on this side. Also, the husk can come in at an angle like this and hit 2 sides at once. Because the spawn's located where it's at, husks will try to get into 2 different places. So we'll have to put traps on both sides. Once we have these traps down, we're ready to activate it. There will be 2 waves. It's 2 blue glow for each wave. And on the second wave, it could hit us from a different direction and we'll have to place traps there too. When you start, it's a good idea to keep your eye on your mini-map. and watch for the little red dots. Like in this instance, we had some husks show up behind us that shouldn't be there. If we're not paying attention, they could eventually get into the fort. Nothing a good punch in the face won't fix. Once you take out the stragglers, there's usually not any more.
They live.
As you can see, everything is dying by the traps. If you see a pitcher throwing bones at a wall like this, it's a good idea to repair the wall and take him out. It's also a good idea to check on your other walls, like your 2 main walls, to make sure nothing's getting into that, and repair them if need be. Once the first wave is over, we'll be able to see the direction that the second wave is going to come. In this case, it was the same one, but we'll have to pay attention to our trap durability, as the trap durability could run out. If you look directly at a trap, you can see how much durability is left. Those traps got used during the first wave, and they could run out. So it's a good idea to use your teddy here as much as possible.
Good job, team. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Quick, someone airbrush that on Velvet.
Once we've completed this mission, we'll be ready to launch Storm Shield Defense number 2.
I think I know a way to expand the storm shield. It's a little dangerous, but we can handle it. You might want to prepare for an attack from the east and the west.
First thing we want to do is put some floors here. We want to go all the way across. What we want to do is edit these floors, so that way it will give the husk incentive not to go that way, as they'll have to beat through that to get to the home base as well. And we'll leave an opening for them, and that's where we'll put our traps. I'm going to put walls here as well, so that way they really don't want to go that way. And we want to put floor here, and ceiling pieces, wall. Now you could use ceiling traps here, but we won't, since most people will not be able to craft the traps here. While we use the traps that we can craft. We'll put wall darts here, and put another one there. So that way, when they come in here, they're going to get tore up no matter which direction they go. Put 4 spikes here, and then we'll put a little half wall here so they don't go roaming where they shouldn't be. Right, then we want to come out here and go on the roof, and we'll put a roof. And this one will have a lobber, so if we don't cover this up, it could take damage. Like this. Like that. Looks like when it's finished. Then we'll head to the front. Put a wall here. Ceiling and a ceiling trap. If you don't have that ceiling trap, you could also use a gas trap to edit this wall. And if you don't have the gas trap, you could also put another wall to the left and add another wall dart. Might not be a bad idea to go into a mission and grab that ceiling trap if you don't have it. And we want to edit the floors here again, so that way the husks don't want to go that way. If you're low on materials or you're missing that ceiling trap, you could always go into a private mission and search for what you need, and then leave that mission and then come back. We'll put a wall here. The husks like the easier way, so we'll make it easy for them to go through our traps. Walls like this. Put a wall here, ceiling. That. There we put wall darts. That way when they come in here, they get all shot up. Put a launcher here. If you don't have a launcher, you can put another dart. We'll put 4 spikes. So that way they're getting slowed down and damaged at the same time. Then put our little half walls here. So that way they don't bang on a wall they shouldn't be. And then put a wall here, wall here. Alright, and then we're about ready to activate, and when the husks come through here, they're going to get all tore up. A good idea when you start, what you can do is before the wave starts, it gives you a timer like it is right now. You can head over to one of these charge fragments and be standing there for when the wave starts. You can just grab that real quick. Then what you can do is throw down your teddy and let your teddy be killing these. And you go grab another charge fragment, which there's usually one up here. It's not always. Grab this one. Build a stair up here real quick. And after you grab that, you can head back. And you can stay in the trap tunnel. Let the traps do the work, or you can go out there and throw your teddy down and use melee or whatever you want to do. Once this wave is over, we'll get attacked from either the east or the west.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
This time it's the east. On this, the lobber's a little sneaky. You want to throw down your teddy here. Then we'll have to head over to the south. The lobber always comes in on the south. And if you weren't paying attention to the lobber, it could actually cause you to lose. It would just keep bombing your base. It tries to be very sneaky. And a good remedy for that is a punch in the face. And the only thing left is to take out any husk that might make it through your traps. Once you have finished this mission, you will end up back at the home screen, and you can see on the quest page where you're at. You will want to make it to the third page and complete the third storm shield. This will unlock Road Trip and the Pirate event, and if you happen to be watching this video at another time, it'll unlock whatever event you're in at that time. I will be showing how you can also solo these missions in an upcoming video. Plus, this will unlock your daily quest so you can get your 1000 V-Bucks. I want to let you guys know about the headset that I'm using. Being able to hear where the enemies are coming from, whether it's behind you or in front of you or beside you, makes a big difference. I'm including a link to this in the description of the video, so you guys can check it out. This is my Amazon affiliate link, so if you decide to purchase it or something else from this link, I will get a small commission, and it will help support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, so that way you can be notified when future Fortnite videos come out. Until next time, God bless.